Hello, class. We're still on the fifth ideal. It is the last ideal, but this is the next to the last reflection. We have one more after this one and one more set of recordings. But this reflection is sexual adjustments in marriage reflection. It's another one, but it's the renewal of the love covenant. This is the reflection Shulamit has in this lecture. Look at verse number 5 in chapter 8. Who is this coming up from the wilderness, leaning on her beloved? Beneath the apple tree I awaken you. There your mother was in labor with you. There she was in labor and gave you birth. In the previous reflection, Shulamit spelled out the need to get away together and to be by themselves. Solomon agreed with her. This next reflection describes the journey as they go north and the renewal of their love covenant upon the arrival. The question in verse 5 starts out the same way as in chapter 3, verse 6 and chapter 6, verse 10, and is always in reference to Shulamit. As the long journey is about to conclude, she is seen as leaning upon Solomon to support her from her weariness of travel. The fact that they are seen as coming from the wilderness tells us that they left Jerusalem by way of the Jericho road, came up the Jordan Valley, and left the wilderness by coming through the Beth-Shean pass to Shunem. It is the very same route she took when she went to Jerusalem in the wedding procession. As they finally arrive in familiar territory, they come to the apple tree where she first won his love. It witnessed the beginning of her love. It was also the place where she was born. Thus, the apple tree witnessed her birth, and it also witnessed the arousal of their love. Verse 6, put me like a seal over your heart, like a seal on your arm, for love is as strong as death. Jealousy is as severe as Sheol. Its flashes are flashes of fire, the very flame of the Lord. With Shulamit's words here in verses 6 and 7, the love covenant is renewed. We're just looking at verse 6 in this slide. Now Shulamit wishes to renew their love covenant. She asked Solomon to possess her as he would possess a valuable signet ring or seal, which is a seal, from which he would never wish to depart. She wants to be his most prized possession so that he would never separate himself from her. The reason for this is based on the very nature of the love about to be described. The word here translated love is ahava, which includes both the concepts of dad and ra'iyah, plus much more. The very nature of the love covenant between Solomon and Shulamit, now about to be renewed, demands that he take her in such a way that they become inseparable. The energy of love is comparable to the energy of death, and so Shulamit gives herself up to this love on the condition that Solomon will love her only, and that he will be dead to all others. Jealousy is as inexorable as Sheol, and Shulamit takes shelter in the jealousy of this love against all infidelity. Now we look at verse 7. Many waters cannot quench love, nor will rivers overflow it. If a man were to give all the riches of his house for love, it would be utterly despised. Furthermore, in verse 7, this kind of love cannot be extinguished by many waters, nor can rivers overflow it to sweep it away. No amount of adverse circumstances can extinguish this kind of love, for the flame of the Lord is inextinguishable. Nor can this love be bought, and any attempt to buy it would be scorned and viewed as madness. Therefore, nothing can change Shulamit's love for the king, not circumstances nor money. This kind of love, the right kind of love, is of God. He alone is the source of this love. Before him, the love covenant is renewed.